All right. Uh, Welcome to another video. I've just decided that I'm going to pull a question from the board and answer it for you. So, let's take a look. Okay, this is actually a question from one of my agents. Okay, this is going to be interesting because normally the Q&A board is not where questions are typically answered. But let's see what the question is and then we'll go from there. So here's the question. Okay, I don't give names of the individuals who are sharing questions, whether it's sent to me on the Q&A board or through an email, but here is what she writes. Mr. Faison, I am so confused right now. I do not understand why the client dropped me from certification. It seems so unfair. I was attending class every day last week, but I was unable to attend Monday and Tuesday of this week because I wasn't feeling well. My instructor sent me the message that I was dropped from the certification course. I felt that was a harsh response because I was doing what I needed to do and just missed 2 days. When I reached out to you, your staff simply responded with, "We are sorry to hear that. Wishing you the best of luck with a future client." No one attempted to help me, and I felt slighted. I'm having second thoughts about this because I didn't know that you could get dropped so easily. Well, I will say that's a very disheartening experience to be dropped from a certification course. Um, I'll get details about that and will address it. I don't really see a specific question. You're more or less just making a statement. But I'm going to look into the situation for you and see exactly what's going on. My team did not notify me of this situation with you, but in situations like this, they usually don't because there's definitely reasons for why a client would drop you or an instructor would drop you from a certification course. We'll dig into this issue a little bit more and I will have a response for you. Be back in a minute.
I will not be returning to anyone's office now that I have found Straight Road Virtual Solutions. They have connected me with so many clients that we all know and love, and I make really good money and I can work from the comfort of my own home. It is truly phenomenal. I used to get jealous in the past when my friends and family could pick up and go on a trip and I was stuck at work in an office at a desk because I didn't have the vacation time. Now that is not an issue. I can work, cover my expenses, and still take the trip. Best part is I make my own schedule. I am my own boss, so no more asking for time off and not getting it. I do what I want when I work. I can work my hours and still have the time to take my trips. It's absolutely amazing. And so, if I'm being honest, it will be a blizzard in the Sahara Desert before I go back to anyone's office. So thank you so much, Straight Road Virtual Solutions.
I thank God every day for Straight Road Virtual Solutions. I've always wanted to work from home and have the freedom to work my own schedule. I work the hours I want, and the best part is my money is in my bank account on payday as promised. Some people said this was too good to be true. Let me tell you something. Edward has his stuff together. He's the owner and very approachable. He provides so much support to you that you don't feel alone. If you need anything, he is right there to help you through whatever situation you have. The compensation plan is awesome. If you're looking to supplement your income or completely replace it, this is the best way that I have found. You cannot go wrong with Straight Road Virtual Solutions.
Okay, so I have a more of a statement than anything, and I'm going to provide a response to it because it's important that we address this. So, here again, the statement says, Mr. Faison, I am so confused right now. I do not understand why the client dropped me from certification. It seems so unfair. I was attending class every day last week, but I was unable to attend Monday and Tuesday because I wasn't feeling well. My instructor sent me the message that I was dropped from the certification course. I felt that was a harsh response because I was doing what I needed to do and just missed the 2 days. When I reached out to you, your staff simply responded with, "We are sorry to hear that. Wishing you the best of luck with the future client." No one attempted to help me, and I felt slighted. What exactly do you think it was that we were supposed to do? You said no one attempted to help you. I mean, short of sitting in the class for you, you know, what were you thinking we would do? Um, I am having second thoughts about this because I didn't know that you could get dropped so easily. Let's talk very candidly. And for anybody who has had this experience before, I want you to pay attention. Okay? I'm going to start by saying that it is very unfortunate that you were dropped from your certification course. That means that the opportunity to serve that client has come to an end for you. However, let's look at this situation as a learning experience. Welcome to the realistic side of business. These Fortune 500 companies are looking for committed, quality representation to deal with their customers. Your inability to approve yourself to be such a representative led to their decision to drop you. You just didn't prove that you were committed or were the quality representative that they were looking for. I'm just being honest. First, and I'm going to be candid, first, your modules that were assigned during the sessions were not completed. You only successfully completed 2 of the 6 modules that were scheduled to be completed at this point. I reached out to the instructor and got full feedback on your performance in the class. While I am empathetic to the circumstances, this issue was strictly triggered by your failed performance. Please understand that this is work. Please understand that the term work from home literally means work from home. If you thought that you would be lounging in your recliner relaxing while watching a presentation from an instructor, you have completely underestimated what customer service is requiring of you, even when working from home. You'll be taking on one of the most important roles for the livelihood of a company and can never assume that genuine work is not involved. There are thousands of agents fighting for the chance to work for these clients without having to go through an interview process or travel to their headquarters to work. So when you go into the certification classes, you must prove that you are a valid potential agent that can get the work done and can maintain satisfaction for the client. Without the proper mindset, you will not be successful in this business or in any other business for that matter. I suggest that you get really clear about this business opportunity and understand that it is going to require your time and energy to successfully do it. It saddens me that you did not successfully get this done, but you clearly know who was responsible for this. And so now the question is, what do I do now, right? First, take accountability for where you fell short on the task at hand, and then Vow to meet the standards of your next client if you choose to select one. We cannot live life passing blame for our misfortune or blaming someone for our errors. We must see where our mistakes are and work hard to do better. You want us to help you. Well, there's your help. I mean, let's not make excuses. A failed attempt is not the end of the world, number one. It is merely exposure to what you have never done before, and now you know exactly what is expected, and you can maneuver through the process with a little more knowledge of what to do for the next time. I'm not sure of what you thought any staff member would be able to do for you in regards to this. I mean, like I said, short of sitting in the class and completing the modules for you, for which we are not going to do, there was no other recourse to resolve this issue in the manner in which you wanted. When the client of the instructor makes the decision to drop you from a course, or if the client themselves make the decision to drop you from a course, they have seen enough of your effort and have decided not to waste their time any further working with you. That seems hurtful, but it is the truth. Take the lessons from this experience and let's do better on the next try. Regardless of whether you decide to pursue another client or choose to find employment, please understand that the requirements for success in whatever you choose to do is going to remain the same. There are expectations, and for you to gain success, you must meet them. So I'm not going to give you any further tongue lashing today, but I just need you to understand. Don't pass the buck here because of your failure. You have to own it. You have to own it. Because this is business. We're not in the business of making excuses, okay? We're just not in the business of making excuses. We're in the business of making money. And nobody's going to hand you money for nothing. So you have to put the time in, you have to put the effort in to get the knowledge you need in order to successfully service that client. And I don't want to hear the excuses. I wasn't feeling well. I didn't do That's okay. But you're working to try to win the contract and you're competing against others who were in the class whether they felt well or not. So they outdid you for the most part because they were there and you weren't. I'll tell you something that my sister used to say to me when she was in school, and I liked it so much that I kept it in my memory. She says, excuses build monuments of nothing, and those who specialize in them are usually good for nothing. Therefore, I will not make excuses. Get the task done with no excuses, and success will be yours. Not can be, but will be. Success is yours when you cut out the excuses and simply follow through on the goal you have set. That's all I got for you today in regards to this email. Wishing you much success in whatever you choose to do. Take care.